Hello, everyone. This is William from Montreal. If you're visiting my business page for the first time, I want to say thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be in this Go Live with me. And today we are having another guest in all the way from Canada. But before that, I just want to let you guys know that we are a community of business owners. And what we do is that we help people to start up their own business, a business that they can run themselves. It's a 24/7 business. It's a business that you can do even while you sleep. It's a business that offers you the trainings and the coaching that you need to get you up and running as quickly as possible. So, today we're going to learn some more from this business partner that have been doing this business for a while now, and she's going to give us her own perspective and her own journey as becoming a business owner and how this business has helped her. So join me and let's fly to. Yes, New Brunswick, and we are joined with Julie. How you doing, Julie?
Hi, Will.
How's it going?
Good. Yourself?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing
I
all right.
love your intro.
Yeah, try to make it look entertaining.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you so much for joining me today, and I really appreciate your time. So, can you just introduce yourself to our audience today?
Absolutely. So, like Will said, I'm Julie. I'm from New Brunswick. I'm a French girl, and I live in the northern part of New Brunswick in a coastal area. I am a mom of one son. He's an adult now, spouse to
Awesome.
Denis, who runs the business with me. And my background is in accounting. I currently work for a car dealership in my area for the past 2 years.
Awesome. Awesome. So, what really happened that made you decide to go looking for a plan B?
Well, for me, actually, this business wasn't a plan B because when I came across this option, I was actually looking for a plan A. I was actually in between employments when I came across this business option online. And I had worked for a large company for 13 years, and then they closed, and I moved on to a smaller business. And during my time there, I quickly started thinking that maybe the office life wasn't so much for me. And I started looking online. And when that ended, I ended up being home for a whole summer. And I just got a real taste of being at home, doing things on my time, my terms. And like I said, I live in a coastal area. I have a property that's right next to the water. So I kind of feel like I'm on vacation all year round. It brings a sense of peace and calm to me. And that summer that I was home, I got to do some of the things that I love the most. And I've never felt so stressless. And I was really thinking that I kind of didn't want to have to go back out there in the office world.
That's true. That's true. You know, once you go on vacation, some people when they come back from vacation, they said, "I need a vacation of my vacation." you know,
Yeah, yeah. So
once they
that
go,
summer,
yeah, go
during
ahead,
that
go
summer
ahead.
that I was off, is when I came across the business option, and I actually did find the job that I'm currently in today. So right around the same time, within 2 weeks of one another, I started my current job and my business at the same time.
Wow, wow, wasn't that difficult to start two things at the
It was
same
a
time?
little bit because I was learning I was learning about the business,
Yeah,
and then I was learning about the job. So
yeah.
it was a little difficult for me in the first few months. I have to say, yes, I admit.
But you succeeded, and today you're online business owner.
Yes, and it's 2 years. Next month, it'll be 2 years that I'm in the business.
Awesome, awesome. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
So, why online?
Well,
Why
like I
go
said,
online?
I was looking for a way to maybe not have to go back out there in the world
Yeah,
in the 8 to 5. Get up with an alarm and you go to work and you spend so many hours of your day, of your week
yeah,
at a place of employment. And you're kind of building somebody else's empire, you know?
that's true.
So yeah, I kind of wanted to have full control of my workspace environment. I had kind of went through a lot of mindset changes, and I was really looking for to just to have control of my life in my hands and not have to work for the next 25 years.
Yeah, yeah, and really, truly, online is the only way to go because even with the brick and mortar businesses, I mean, there's so many uncertainty going on around in the world today, and so many business have moved online. Look at Google and Apple, even Facebook. Most of their employees are still working from home, and it has opened the eyes of so many business companies to see the importance of. In actual fact, they are more productive if they have their employees working from home and everything is online. So for people who are saying that anything online is not real and all that, look at Facebook, Google, all their employees, they're all working, most of their employees are working from home,
Mhm.
and everything is online.
And the
So
flexibility that it offers as well, it's not like a lot of people are working from home, but they're still working for their employer from home. So they have to be
yes,
connected. They have to show that
yes,
they're active online. But with this
yes,
business, I have full control of when and how long I want to actually show up
yeah, yeah, because
and
it's
from
your
where.
business. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. That's the beauty of this business. You can take it with you anywhere you go, whether you're on
Mhm.
vacation, you're traveling, or just enjoying yourself. Your
Yeah.
business is working in the background without any interruptions.
For myself, I'm kind of a homebody to begin with. So for me, it's to stay home and earn from home. But for a lot of folks, it's because they love to travel and they want to be able to take their business with them and be able to
Yeah,
earn from wherever they travel to. Now that folks are able to start traveling again.
yeah, yeah. I guess a lot of business partners can't wait for that to happen. Awesome. All right, my third question is, what would you like to see come to pass, as part of your bucket list through this business?
Definitely, like a lot of folks, it's an early retirement. I
Yeah,
mentioned I'm not game to spend the rest or my next 25 years to work. So having this business that I'm able to build and grow while I still can do my daily job.
yeah,
And slowly as I build one, my goal is to transition. And as many folks have done, and
yeah,
we see on a regular basis, people achieving great things and to have total control and your life in your hands and to live on your terms,
yeah.
earn where you want and work for
Definitely,
yourself. That's the
that's
goal.
true. That's true. Like they always say, every millionaire or billionaire today don't have just one source of, revenue or income. They have at least seven. So I kind of like buy that idea. After you have, you're fully established in one business, you can get into other businesses, other business ventures, and that is, I would say that should be the new norm. You know, multiple streams of income. That's what people should be looking out for. That's how you get real financial security, which is really good. Awesome. So my fourth question is, what would you say to someone who is trying to go online to start up a business, or probably they are just skeptical about anything online? What would you say to them?
Well, it's important to do your research, and skepticism is a very healthy thing to feel. Our business package is the best there is, so I would recommend to check ours. It's definitely risk-free to check. Ours is made up in a way that folks can look into it with no risk, no obligation to continue. If you like what you see, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But it is important to definitely check it out, because there's a lot of iffy things out there. And but I can say that ours is legit. We earn taxable dollars. We file our income tax, and it's all legit.
Yeah. And that reminds me, today we're going to be having the free online workshop. So for those who are watching or will be watching the replay before the time is, it's about almost 2 hours from now, we're going to be having the free online workshop. So if you are interested and you want to learn what this business does and how this business is helping people, because you're going to see a panel of other business owners. They are going to give testimonials of how this business is changing their lives and their family as well. So if you're interested, I'm going to put Julie's information on this post, so you can contact either of us to see how we can help you get started up your own online business. Great. So I come to my final question, which is, what's your favorite pastime activity?
That's an interesting question. Well, I have several that I like, and I find that it depends on the time. I like right now, I do a lot of reading, and I spend a lot of time in my garden. It's the season, and it's some of the things that I really like to do. My favorite activities all revolve around everything that's good for the mind and body and soul. So I like to meditate, and I practice yoga, and I do those kinds of things. But right now, I spend a lot of time in my garden and reading. It's nice to sit outside, summertime, and with a good book. And so that's some of my pastimes that I spend the most time doing these days.
Awesome. And again, you're close to the, you live by the ocean, so you're going to be enjoying the wind and enjoying the outdoors and all that.
Yeah. It's as we were saying before we went live, I'm a country girl. I live out nature, so it's water, mountains, and trees, and
Awesome. Wow, I would love to live in that kind of environment.
Yeah, you're in the city.
Yeah, here in Montreal, everywhere just concrete and roads and noise and everything.
You need to escape a little.
Yeah. Great. Thank you so much, Julie, for spending your time being with me here today in this Go Live. I really appreciate your time with me this evening.
Thank you for having me.
Wonderful guest. You're welcome. And I hope to catch you on probably 6 months, a year from now, to see how your business is going.
That would be great.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Julie. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now. All right, guys. Yes, that's my wonderful guest for today. Like she rightly said, this business is a business you can take anywhere. You don't need to be stuck in one place. Whether you are, doing this full-time, part-time, this business is yours. You can take it anywhere. There are so many of us who are still doing our full-time job, and we're doing this as a side hustle. And so many people in this business community who are doing it full-time, and they are traveling, they are spending time with their families, they are getting back their time as a result of this business. So why not join us today and be part of something that, will bring joy and bring, happiness to you, not just now, but in the future. Because this business is a business that, is not a short term, it's a long term. It's a business you can pass on if you want to. So join us today. Like I mentioned, we're going to be having the free online workshop by 8 p.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. AST. That's Atlantic Standard Time. Join us and see how this business is changing lives, and see if this business is right for you. And if this business is not right for you, it's all well and okay. But if you choose to join us today, I bet you're not going to regret it. And in 6 months, a year from now, you're going to thank yourself that you decided to join us in this business. So I just want to say thank you for being with me today. And I will catch you tomorrow in the next one. Thank you so much, everyone. William signing out. Take care.